The Mets are interested in Andrew McCutchen. What can you tell us about this?
Well, I mean, interested, sure, but it's just hard to see them pulling that off. I don't know that their willingness to part with the prospects it would take. I just don't see a match there. But the desire or the want is totally understandable. They really need some help in center field. Now, McCutchen's actually not a great candidate there because we have plenty of metrics to tell us he's declined as a center fielder. But arguably he'd be a defensive upgrade over a full season of Curtis Granderson in that spot. I'm not sure, but you would assume so. And but again, Andrew McCutchen hasn't moved for a reason. The Pirates are valuing him like 26-year-old Andrew McCutchen more than 30-year-old Andrew McCutchen. And maybe rightfully so. I mean, maybe this guy is primed for a bounce-back season. It's a tough time to get that kind of value back for him when he is coming off such a rough 2016. So he could be another guy who, maybe it's a better conversation at midseason. The Pirates have control over him for 2 more seasons with an option. But yeah, it's hard to see the Mets pulling off that trade right now.
What about the Yankees that may have interest in Jose Quintana? What can you tell us about that?
Well, that's another one I kind of doubt just because of where the Yankees are now. Obviously they've done dramatic help to their farm system just in the last calendar year. And to part with so many major pieces it would take to land Quintana at this moment. The White Sox got a huge haul for Chris Sale, of course, and Jose Quintana is not Chris Sale, but he does come with an added year of control, 4 to Sale's 3. And he's been a really good pitcher for several seasons now. So his price point is very high. And it's hard to see the Yankees not emptying the tank, but really, delving deeply into that prospect tank that they just refilled to go get a starting arm as much as they do need a quality starting arm. It just doesn't seem like the timetable aligns quite right. Unless it's one of those where, and Rick Hahn has done this before, get a third team involved and you're pulling prospects for 2 clubs. Now maybe you're talking.
Yeah. It's funny, Anthony, I get the feeling that the White Sox might ask the Yankees for one of the prospects that they got from the Cubs. And that would just really tweak, I'm sure, the North Siders if one of their prospects that got sent over in the Chapman deal or something like that, would be ending up on the South Side. So that's something to watch for, maybe.